fix our mindset, our ability to actually change our process, our ability to actually change what's going on, and our ability to actually fix our mind state. Yes, our mindset is what is really key, and we actually have to learn to fix it. I was reading a book called The Return of the King by LeBron James. It was a book that was actually written by him when he was actually young, and it was a book that actually propelled him in order for him to actually become the prep phenom that he actually was. The book talked about his mindset and his mind frame and his ability to actually stay consistent and his ability to actually stay at it in order for him to become one of the grassroots players that actually succeeded in the game of basketball. I want us to actually work on our habits in order for us to actually improve. We can take the lessons of LeBron James. He was born to a single mother. He was born in the inner city, and he actually worked on himself in order for himself to actually improve, in order for him to actually get better, in order for him to actually become a prep to pros phenom that he actually was. So what did he do? He actually kept a regimen where he actually practiced in the morning. Before school, he went in and practiced in the morning. He took about 500 jump shots in order for him to actually get his jump shot ready. And during school, he would actually come during recess in order for him to actually work on his layup. So he was consistently working on his ability in order for him to get better. This is the book right here. It's called The Return of the King. And it actually helps us imagine anything that's actually possible, that we can actually get better if we stay consistent, and we can actually get better if we actually work at it. And what did he actually do? He actually got himself a strength and conditioning coach. The strength and conditioning coach held him accountable, and the strength and conditioning coach actually gave him exercises in order for him to actually get better, and in order for him to actually improve, and in order for his skills to actually be better than everybody in his grade class. And this is the reason why when LeBron James was 16 years of age, there was no other 16 years or age person in this world who was actually more developed than him, because he had gone through the training, because he had gone through the rigorous course, and because he was tactical about his mechanical ability in order for him to actually get better at the game of basketball. So I want us to actually improve because he actually got a lot of family support. He got a lot of family support from his mother. He got a lot of family support from his coach. He got a lot of family support from his friends and from his relatives. And in order for the neighborhood to actually astonished by the fact that this prep to school, high school basketball player is actually going to become a pro. And he's actually going to be the one that actually cures his family from generational curse of what? Poverty. And he's actually going to be the breadwinner. So I want us to actually get better and actually improve, because we can actually learn from the skills and from the lessons of LeBron James of our consistent ability to actually show up every day, our consistent ability to actually not give up, our consistent ability to actually believe in ourselves, because that's what actually makes things happen. Our ability to actually self-improve daily and constantly, and for us to actually remember that routine is king. So he had a routine when he actually woke up early in the morning, and that routine actually helped him become the best basketball player he could, because he actually stayed consistent with his practice regimen. He didn't quit and he didn't cower, and he actually showed up every day after school and actually work on his game. So after classes, he would actually go work on his game with his friends, and they would actually play pickup games, and this gave him the opportunity in order for him to actually improve and get better at the game of basketball. While everybody was waking and sleeping, he was actually working. While everybody was complaining and actually not being lazy, he was actually working, and this helped him maximize his ability in order for him to become the preps to pros phenom that he currently is. This is the book right here, and it's a magnificent book. We can actually go buy this book. It's called Believe the Hype, and if we actually believe the hype, we actually work at it, because we actually improve at the fact that we actually know that we can actually get better and actually improve, because the hype is real. The hype of actually working is real, and I want us to actually get better and actually improve, because then we'll have hype around us. We'll have hype around our routines. We'll have hype around our regimen. We'll have hype around our habits, and we'll have hype around everything that we constantly do in this world. So I want us to actually get better, and I want us to actually improve, because from the lessons of LeBron James, he actually worked at it, and he actually stayed consistent, and that consistent ability is what helped him become a professional basketball player. So I want us to go out there and actually work on our skills, and I want us to do 4 administrative things for me. I want you to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I want us to actually send this message to 5 people that will actually be inspired by this message of actual consistency, be inspired by this message of actually fixing our mindset, and it's inspired by this message by actually fixing our diet, fixing our mentality, and fixing all the bad habits that's actually stopping us from actually progressing in this life. This is the Nova Podcast. This is EdikanMoses. I want us to do 4 things. I want you to like, share, comment, and subscribe in order for this message to actually get across to everybody that we actually have to fix our mindset. Peace.